Hey guys, how you doing? This is Manga Section. I'm here today to bring you a review for My Hero Academia Manga chapter 185. And this chapter is centered around the round 2 ranked hero, which is Hawks. We get a little backstory into how he rose up to be number 2 as quickly as he did. And it's more on a popularity standpoint. When it comes to who will be the next symbol of peace, because being ranked number 1 doesn't really make you the symbol of peace. There's two we find out that within this chapter that there's two ways that these rankings that they now will have are determined. One is popularity, and the other one is incidents taken care of. The bigger the badder the incident taken care of, that helps raise your ranking along with your popularity as well. So with popularity alone, you could say that Hawks is the symbol of peace. He's not, but you could say that because he's I think it was mentioned that he's the most popular hero right now. That's why he's at number 2. But when it comes to incidents, dealing with incidents, that requires some strength, I guess, because you're dealing with incidents. That's why Shoto's dad is number 1, because he's probably dealt with the biggest baddest incidents, and then as we're told within the chapter as well, his popularity is not that great. So Hawks within this chapter, he comes across like a bratty kind of teenager kind of vibe, or just young adult, because I think he is actually a young adult. But I think personally that everything he does and says within this chapter is simply so he can push Hero Society to a place where it needs to be now since the fall of All Might. He might not be pushing for all heroes to be better than they are now, but he is definitely pushing for Shoto's dad to be better, because he says within the chapter, since the fall of All Might, we need a new leader. I don't want to be this leader. I'd rather be lower in the rankings, but I think you should be this leader. He does say that to Shoto's dad. So after he says all of that, we do leave off the chapter with him mentioning there have been some new advanced nomus around in his area that he protects, and he wants to team up with Shoto's dad to take on this problem. Now that's where we leave off the chapter. Do I think there's going to be a team up? I'm thinking no. What I'm honestly thinking will happen within the next chapter is that Shoto's dad, he's going to want to know more about the situation. We might get told a little bit more. Hawks might know a little bit more about the situation. And after that, I do reckon Shoto's dad will say no. And it might be that I just leave it there as no, and then I don't know what happens after that. But what I think will most likely happen is that Shoto's dad will say no and look into the problem himself, using him and just people, his sidekicks basically. That's what that's what I honestly think we're heading, and then UA will get worked in some shape or form. So I'm going to give this chapter a 3-star rating and call it a review. Like always, guys, I'm asking for your thoughts and opinions. If you haven't already, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. But most importantly, take care. Have a nice day.